Instagram, appearing to be a deeper man who had stopped holding back. The real shocker occurred when Pap said Remy had refused to let him see their child because months and that she was using custody manipulation to make him seem like an absent father. The person that I married in 2008, that's not who he is now. And he's a wife. Listen, here's what I want. Pats, you have my lawyer's information if you can't afford to hire one because your lawyer, whose number you gave us, hasn't been retained. Yet, I told you that I'll paper it if someone over there who loves you wants to do so. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and prepared to go. And I don't want anything. I don't even ask for child support. He claimed to have entered and seen Remy in bed with. He claimed that when their daughter was home, he went in and found Remy having sex with another woman. According to Pap, the whole thing wasn't about Remy being into women. He said he wasn't criticizing that aspect of the situation. Instead, he couldn't stand the lies that the same woman, a friend who had been an inmate, used to stay over at their house. One late night, when he arrived, the woman fled, and Remy told him he was misinterpreting what he had witnessed. He then made his way directly to the Crown, and sure enough, he did, claiming a 90% boost. He stated that he never sought for credit since that was his wife and he wanted her to be the star. But now that she's out there mocking his money, he's taking the pen back and showing receipts, bars, punchlines, flows, and the entire mood all came straight from his pen. In addition to revealing draft letters with lyrics, Pap claimed to have written her whole post-prison comeback tale from the ground up and even to have sacrificed some of his own love and hip-hop money to help her succeed. But he dropped another shocking revelation. She cheated on me with Eazy, the Block Captain. He said, and they even went to therapy after Remy told the therapist that it was over, only to turn around and go back to him. Yes, Remy later confirmed that, but Pap said that the real betrayal was letting everything happen in their home with their child present. He said that it wasn't about loving someone, hating someone, or telling someone, got clout because of you. Listen, I know what I needed to do. There was no way it was my house. I paid for it. All with $1 million. 3, I'm in cash with only my name on it. So yeah, you understand. The fan base broke wide open when Papa declared that if she really cared for her, it was emotional hurt rather than merely adultery. And if you're the one I look after you. Therefore, I stay here. You go overhead. You moved on well. In any event, love was long gone, and the world found out about Pap's final divorce filing through a straightforward Instagram story. Some said that Pap was just a wounded guy stating the truth, while others said he was using disparaging terminology like bipolar and LGBT to weaponize suffering and humiliate her. The most devastating split in hip-hop had to be revealed like a Sunday brunch reservation. Pat then shared an image of his court filing, which was a spotless $325 receipt from the New Jersey Superior Court, with the arrogant statement, "If it was that easy, why hasn't she done it?" Following that, he struck it with the hash symbol for pump faking shots fired. His goal was always to handle this quietly, peacefully, and respectfully, but he added one final noob action when he explained that the only reason he hadn't filed earlier was for their daughter's sake, stating that she must attend school while her parents behave like adults. "He just called me yesterday trying to get back with me, and I said no," he said. Wow, that one kept everyone on edge because, at this point, who is speaking the truth? She will post something live and then claim afterwards, "I didn't do that. I wasn't on live." Will be your reaction as you sit there. After saying anything to you, she will claim, "I never said that," 10 minutes later. However, neither I nor anyone else wants to disparage her partner, which is something I never wanted to do. For that reason, when she was first caught cheating with Lane, I brought it to her attention that she was having an affair with this person in our home while my daughter was sharing a bed with them, and she eventually caught it. Since this person is a woman, I am unable to take no action. There were two camps on the internet. Pap claimed that after holding back for the sake of his child, he finally lost it when Remy dragged his name through the mud. Remy responded that Pap had only filed because she had finally stopped playing and he had noticed her acting rudely, possibly hurting his feelings as he watched her move on. Clarissa wasn't keeping quiet either, and as soon as the filing surfaced online, she sent Remy a message asking him to sign those documents. Even though the court stamp was barely dry, Remy wasn't backing down, and she went back online right away with new texts showing Pap contacting her from Africa to share videos of their kid and talk about the weather as if nothing had occurred. And then she sent Clarissa a direct message on Instagram stories. Perhaps you should put this out of your mind and stop talking to him in the interim if you recently turned 30 and allegedly met a 47-year-old man 8 months ago. I've known him since you were 10. And he has 4 biological children and is now offering you a baby while ultimately agreeing to a divorce. In an effort to discredit Remy, Papoose went live and made some ludicrous claims, calling him a ghostwriter and alleging that he was having lesbian threesomes with their kid nearby. Cool, Remy said that this is a whole relationship, not simply a breakup. Live soap opera, imagine what a 6-year-old girl who never asked for any of it is going through right now. The Black Love Blueprint, also known as the fairy tale, was praised and bought into at every red carpet event. Her personal manager, who stood by her during a prison bid, wrote her letters and even got her a skeleton key. However, now that all of that love is being weaponized, every beautiful memory has been turned into ammunition. Feb claimed to have written her raps, claiming that she had been posing as someone else and keeping him from seeing their child. And in response, Remy said he couldn't even afford the divorce until she volunteered to cover the costs. The Black Love image might as well be thrown in the trash because, whether or not they really loved each other, they sold that love on stages in reality show interviews, packaged it up, and turned it into a product. Now that the packaging is torn open, the public wants their money back. It's like watching a love song play backwards, and with every bar it just gets darker and colder. What's left is a lady saying she managed everything by herself, a guy saying she owes him everything, and a young daughter trapped in the rubble while her parents now. I have to ask you all, did Remy really cheat with a woman while her daughter was in the next room, or is Pap fabricating the story to harm her reputation? If he really ghosted her at her favorite bars, should he have remained silent, or was he right to speak out now? Most importantly, was Black love between them ever real, or was it all just a brand from the beginning? Please share, subscribe, and leave a comment. The mess is timestamped, shared, and shared like content. Have trust that the next story will be even more bizarre than this one. If you're looking for in-depth analyses like this one, I hope to see you there.